So you think you're safe online? You've got that super clever password, right? The one with all the symbols and numbers? And hey, you're not some big shot CEO, so why would a hacker even bother with you? Well, in this explainer, we're going to do a little digital safety reality check. We're going to see if what we think keeps us safe actually does.
Okay, so first things first, let's just admit it. Our lives are basically digital now. I mean, think about it. We work online, we do our banking online, we shop, we talk to our family. The internet isn't just a tool we pick up and put down anymore, is it? It's just part of how we live.
So let me ask you a question and be honest. How many hours a day are you actually online? Just take a quick guess. Think about yesterday, or even just today so far. The real number, it might actually shock you. Yeah, if you guessed a big number, you were probably on the money. The global average is almost 7 hours a day. That's insane. That's like a third of the time we're awake, we're staring at a screen. And that right there is why this conversation is so incredibly important. The stakes are just higher than ever.
It's almost like we're all living this digital double life, you know? There's the you in the real world, and then there's the digital you, with all its own stuff, its own friends, its own weak spots. But here's the kicker. Are we actually protecting that digital self? I mean, really protecting it? The way we lock our doors at night? You know, the biggest danger out there isn't always some shadowy hacker in a hoodie. Nope. A lot of the time, it's our own false sense of security. We tell ourselves these little stories to feel safe, you know? These common sense rules that, as you're about to find out, are often totally, completely wrong.
Okay, here's a big one. You know the drill. Make sure you swap an O for a zero, an A for an @ sign. Add an exclamation point. We do all that and we think, yes, my password is a fortress. We've been taught that complexity is everything. But is it really?
And it goes way beyond just passwords, right? I mean, who here has thought, I'm a nobody. Why would a hacker waste their time on me? Or, I've got antivirus. I'm golden. Or my favorite, oh, look, a little padlock on the website. This airport Wi-Fi must be totally safe. Yeah, these are the things we tell ourselves. And they're all just myths. All right, so let's cut through the noise. It's time to talk about what's really going on. Let's bust some of these myths and replace them with the actual facts that are going to keep you safe out there. Okay, back to that password myth. You know, PASSWORD1. A computer can tear through that stuff in a blink. It already knows all those common tricks. What really trips up a hacker's computer? It's not complexity, it's length. A long, kind of silly phrase is way, way more secure than a short, complex one. And just look at this. This really puts it into perspective. That password you spent so much time making complex, a computer can crack it in about 3 days. 3 days. But a simple, easy-to-remember phrase made of 4 random words. We're talking 34,000 years. I mean, come on, the difference is just mind-blowing.
And what about that whole I'm not important enough to be a target thing? Well, here's why that's just not true. See, hackers aren't usually sitting there thinking, I'm going to target Bob today. They run automated programs that just sniff around the internet for any open door. They don't care who you are, just that your door is unlocked. And look at the numbers. Individuals and small businesses, that's us, folks, we make up a whopping 75% of all targets. Okay, I know. That was the scary part. That was the reality check. But listen, the goal here isn't to make you want to throw your computer out the window. It's to empower you. So now for the good part. Let's build your own digital first aid kit. These are simple, powerful things you can do, like right now, to take back control. It really boils down to 3 main things. Number 1, get a password manager. Seriously, it's a game changer. It'll create and remember those super long, unique passwords for you so you don't have to. Number 2, turn on 2-factor authentication. We'll dive into what that is in a sec, but just trust me, do it. And number 3, every once in a while, just check your privacy settings. A good place to start is to see what random apps have access to your email or your social media. You might be pretty surprised by what you find. So what on earth is this 2-factor authentication thing, or 2FA as you'll see it? It's actually pretty simple. Think about it like this. Your password is the key to your front door, but 2FA is like a second separate lock on that door, and only you have the key, usually on your phone. So even if a thief steals your main key, your password, they're still stuck outside. They can't get past that second lock. It is without a doubt one of the best things you can do to protect yourself. Ultimately, what all of this is about is a mindset shift.
It's about changing how we think about being online. It's not about being scared all the time, but it's also not about just sticking our heads in the sand. It's about moving to a place of, well, just being aware.
So if you take one thing away from this, let it be this. Digital safety isn't a one-and-done kind of deal. It's not something you buy or a box you check off a list. It's a practice. It's a habit. It's just like locking your car door or looking both ways before you cross the street. It's these small, consistent things that you do that eventually just become second nature.
And that's pretty much it. So I'll just leave you with this one final thought. After all this, what's the one small thing you're going to do today to make your digital world a little bit safer? Just one thing. Think about it. Thanks so much for tuning in.